Whether you're going to a New Year's Eve party or hosting one, you want to make sure you're prepared. It's part of our New Year's tradition here in Better Connecticut to have Limor Suss in studio to share some great entertaining ideas to say goodbye to one year and hello to the next. Hello, Limor.
Hi, Scott.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
All right, so you've got some great ideas. Want to dive right into them because these are all things that I could probably do.
Exactly. And so you've probably been going to a million holiday parties. You've just, had Christmas. You're kind of done with the entertaining.
Yep.
So these are just some really quick and easy ideas that you can just even go to the supermarket today and pick everything up and you're
and
easy
you're
peasy.
done. And you're easy go.
Okay, so one of my first things that I've done here is I made a salad. So people always stress out about salads, but all I've done is I took arugula and I made a vinaigrette. So the thing with the arugula, it's so delicious that all you need is a good vinaigrette, and I'm gonna show you how to make that.
Okay.
So what you do, I already have olive oil. So you have about a 2-to-1 ratio between olive oil and vinegar. And then to the olive oil, I'm actually going to add some of the Pompeian red wine vinegar, which is a premium and rich tasting vinegar. And it's perfect to pair with the Pompeian robust olive oil over here, the extra virgin olive oil.
Okay.
And then to that, I'm just going to add a little bit of honey. If you don't want it sweet, you can actually add some ground mustard to it as well.
Oh, that's a good idea. Okay.
So you can do one or the other, but depending on if you want it a little bit more savory, a little bit more sweet. I put it in a mason jar and I just shake it up.
That's a great idea.
And then that's how I kind of get it into the into that consistency. You can also whisk it if you wanted to, but you know how like they get a little bit thick? That's how we get that. And then what I've done here is I took the arugula, I put them in little martini glasses.
It's so clever. I mean, take a look at this.
And then just for a little bit of color, I just cut up some tomatoes, put them on top. But what I did do with the arugula is I mix, and there is already some over here on there, but just to show you, I just take the arugula, I pour a little bit of the vinaigrette on top, mix it all together, and then I put it into the little martini glasses.
That's it. So you just pour the dressing right onto the arugula salad.
That's it. Easy peasy, really delicious. And then obviously you would want to just mix that up a little bit.
All right.
And if you wanted to, if you don't want to do the little martini glasses, you can just serve it right in like a nice
really pretty.
Clear container, and you're good to go.
All right. Excellent.
Okay, so this is another one of my favorite appetizers that are like 3 ingredients, easy peasy. So you get these little Athens mini phyllo cups. They're right in the where they sell a puff pastry in the freezer aisle.
Right.
Into it, they're already fully cooked, but they're frozen. So what you do is you can either thaw them or you can bake them. Into that, I added some brie. I just cut up some brie, and then I just took some honey and sprinkled it on top. You can bake it for about 5 minutes just to heat up.
So you just throw them in the oven on a cookie sheet.
On a cookie sheet for like 375. And that's it. And for 5-10 minutes until like the cheese starts to get a little bit melty, and you pop them out and you just put them like a nice wooden tray.
Isn't that wonderful?
And so easy to do.
I thought that came like that. You added the brie cheese.
Yeah. So they just come exactly. So the next ones are going to be coming the way they come already, like in the frozen section. These are like the quiches that this is how it comes. But if you wanted to kind of make your own, you just buy the cups. Just come right like this.
All right, excellent.
It's really easy to do. Okay, so easy bites. That's really what it's all about. So what I've done here, you want to just get an assortment. So I have, for some reason, I always have pigs in a blanket for New Year's Eve. Like, I love pigs in a blanket.
I think it's almost like a staple,
right?
To have a pig in a blanket for New Year's Eve. I'm not even kidding.
It's just like the most delicious thing ever.
And if they don't have them where I'm going,
I know, then I don't want to go there.
I don't want to go there.
It's like, don't invite me if you're not going to be on pigs in a blanket. And again, I just bought these right in the freezer aisle. If you want to make them yourself, you can just buy like the crescent rolls. You can get the little like beef frankfurters or the hot dogs and then just cut them. But
go to the
frozen food section, you just pop them in the oven, follow the directions, ready in about 20 minutes. A cheese platter. So this one I actually just picked up right just like that.
Really?
At the supermarket. So if you're going to someone's house, you can just pick that up, or even if you're hosting, you can just pick it up. If you wanted to make it yourself, you can buy all the blocks of cheese, but make your life easier. It's about just celebrating the end of the year and the beginning of a new one. Like, you want it to be as stress-free as possible.
Prepared food.
Yes. Okay, so now I have ball drop apps.
These are wonderful.
So these are turkey meatballs. Again, just fully cooked, already in the frozen section.
I've been snacking on these. They're really wonderful.
And they're really, and Karen and I were talking about this earlier, is that I have these in my freezer all the time because they're a great, easy snack, and it really is just. And what I would do actually for this, I have it in a platter here, but if you are hosting, just so that they don't keep getting cold, I would actually put like maybe like a small little like crock pot or something to keep them warm the whole time, and then you don't have to keep like heating them up throughout the party. All
right, now we're moving on to dessert.
Moving on to dessert. So if you don't want to make,
I love the cake.
All I've done is I literally went to the bakery section. I got a sheet cake. Here, can we see it? I got a sheet cake. I asked them to make it look like a clock.
And look at that,
And-
you did, isn't that clever?
And she could have, you can do 12, 3, 6, 9. You can just do Roman numerals. You can do whatever you want. I just thought this was so good. I mean, it was less than $15 to do. Obviously, you would do a bigger one if you have more people, but just really easy peasy. And it took them like 2 minutes to do.
Awesome. These are awesome.
These are the Ferrero Rocher. I love these. And again, like kind of like in the ball drop kind of theme. And then last but not least is we have Midnight Kisses for Hershey Kisses.
Oh,
we do them
so
every year, but I think it's so cute that I keep doing it.
It's a clever idea. It's very clever. All right, so let's grab our apple juice.
Okay. Oh, yeah. So we have sparkling apple cider. I have little kids, so this is what we drink on New Year's Eve.
And cheers to 2019.
Cheers to 2019.
Happy, healthy, and prosperous.
Thanks.
All right, for more entertaining ideas, home decor inspiration, and recipes, be sure to check out Limor's website. It's limorloves.com.